coming. Okay, okay, good.
Okay.
So let's just go through this. From the beginning of lane, right here. This is when lane starts. This is all fine. Walking up with the minions is a good habit. Because you'll get access to the minions right here, and you get the first auto, so you're in the lead right now. And all you have to do is auto when Garen goes to auto, and then you'll be able to kill the minion first, but since you're Aurelia, you're going to be able to do that anyway. You already have that advantage because of your Q, and how your Q works, so you have a lead here. You have a pretty good lead. You can Q every minion, get all your stacks, and then just trade into Garen. So right here, Q the minion earlier, right when it's in range, because you know that you're going to set up this minion to be in range within 1 or 2 autos. So just Q it right now when he goes for it, because your eyes shouldn't even be on this minion. Your eyes should be on Garen. What is he doing right now? He's going for last hits because all the minions are low. So because all the minions are low, he wants to get all 3 of these minions. So you should be killing these minions faster so that you can further prevent him from getting these minions. Because if you take too long getting these 3 creeps, he's going to be able to get these 3 last hits uncontested. So you kill these minions really quickly. If I'm you right now, I'm queuing these minions as soon as possible, and then when Garen goes for all the last hits, that's when I trade into him, because he's putting himself on cooldown by going for the last hit. Right there. He's on cooldown right now, so if I have the ability to trade and you don't quite have the ability to trade, I would trade the auto with him here, of course, but like, this is, like, sort of okay, it's just really sloppy from the setup. Like, there is a trade at level 1, it's just not this one, and it's not autoing the minion first, you know?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to kill me.
Yeah, because I think your eye is here. I think your eyes are on the minion, or on where your mouse is. I think you're watching the enemy minions, but you should be able to see the enemy minions and pay attention to something else.
Yeah.
Like your muscle memory.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you started playing, you had to pay attention to like what your ability cooldowns and everything, and you using the right keys, and like the muscle memory wasn't there. As you get better at the game, your muscle memory for your minions should be fairly obvious. So you have the ability to pay attention to more things that are going on, because like the red minions don't really matter here as much as Garen does, because you'll just queue these minions the same way every time, whereas Garen changes from game to game. He's a different player every time.
Yeah.
You pay really close attention to him, but you know how this minion is going to act, so you don't have to look at it. You know, you just auto queue it, and then you see what Garen does the whole time. So when Garen goes for
I have to get more confident with my Q, because I'm not always sure that it's going to kill the minion, so I have to practice on this.
Your level 1 is really strong, so you can feel comfortable like accelerating level 1 against people on Aurelia, because you're level 1, like you're doing like 60 damage every auto, which is really, really good on Aurelia. Like, that damage is so strong, level 1. Aurelia's level 1 damage is
especially with the passive,
Yeah, the passive
it does a lot.
It does so much damage. You can feel super
in
taking these trades.
most matchups I go for the level 1, level 2 fight.
This trade is bad for you. You can just count the minion bolts. You can like watch this VOD and just count how many times you get shot compared to how many times he gets shot. You get shot so many more times. You're still getting shot by these minions. He's not. And you almost win. You almost win this fight. So you have a really imbalanced like trading relationship with Garen. Like you're gonna win the trade almost always if you're like okay in XP and like CS and everything. If you're even with Garen, you're probably gonna win. So it's mostly in the setup then, because if your setup is bad, you might go even or lose. But if the setup is there, it's hard to lose. Even if you make a mistake after the setup, you might still just win. Like there, you made mistakes in the setup and you still almost won. But you want to be on the other side, where most of the time you're winning and sometimes you go even. And so that was like you could have lost. If Garen was better, you could have lost that. So here, I can tell your eyes are here. Your eyes are looking right here. You're clicking back and forth pretty slowly. Your click should be a lot faster back and forth, and you should be watching Garen the whole time. Because every time he goes for a minion is when you should be trading, or when you should be looking for the trade. Right now, you're looking to scrap a trade with him, because if you win a really short trade, I'll explain this lane state. This lane state's really important to recognize. You'll probably see it in about every lane that you play. This lane in 30 seconds from now will be, if you can see my mouse, like around here on the map. It'll be closer to your tower. So what that means is he's open to a gank because he has to walk up past the river line. But as you will know, it's harder for him to get ganked if he's full health and has flash. So what you're trying to do as the wave comes into you is get his health as close to 0 as possible while letting yourself not go to 0 as well. But if you're at 1 and he's at 1, you have a huge advantage because the wave's coming to your tower and Kindred is on your side. So if you're both at 1
Okay.
right now, he loses. He can't do anything. He can try to
And-
go, but Kindred can kill him.
Just in this situation, do you think I could flash for first blood and die for it? Do you think it was worth
Oh, back here?
to flash and lose flash for losing my flash but getting the first blood?
Where is it? It is, yeah. It is because of the minions. Not here, but when you
Okay.
have Q. When you have Q and he walks up.
Yeah, I was thinking about flashing and using my Q
Yes,
here.
it's good here because this minion is alive and this minion is alive, but because of the placements, this wave will stack and crash. So this wave will push out. So a good way to see it is if you both die in the lane, or if like you get ganked and you trade 1 for 1. If the lane is closer to his side, or if you have push on him, you win. Even
Okay.
you win in the static sense where like you get more than him, but obviously like if you're level 9 and he's level 7 and you both die, you lose. Because he shouldn't kill you because you're level 9 and he's level 7. But here you're level 1 and level 1. So if you kill him and the wave is here, you're gonna win. Because the wave will push back into him. Push back into
Okay.
you, I mean. It'll go to this side. And then you'll come to a wave where there's like 10 red minions. And he'll come to a wave where there's like 3 blue minions. And he's already missed like 6 of them. And that's the lane state that snowballs. So yeah, here it's good to do it. Just don't do this. Or E this. But the reason I think what I'm talking you through right now is to take short trades that you know you can win. Because you want both of your health bars to be lower. You just want like a 50-50 trade here. That you know you can go E
Okay.
and win. Like a 50-50 trade if it goes his way. Or if like the minions aggro you like really quickly. But there are trades here where you can go like 60-40. Because he makes a mistake. He'll go for this minion here. He'll go for this last hit. Or sorry. Does he? No, he doesn't. But like even on the cannon. These are timings where you can do things like just E him. If you just E him, it'll do like 40 damage. And maybe Dorn Shield like even heals him all the way back up. But that's not the point because you're just waiting. And you're trying to keep his health like as low as possible. But this is like scary. Because you lose the trade by like 60 when I see that there's a winning line by like a couple health. You'll probably go 50-50 here is what I'm saying. But you don't have to lose like the 60 health here. If you just wait,
Okay.
go slower. And like here, I think he's gonna walk up. If I'm playing against this Garen, I think he's gonna walk up for this creep, right? Okay, it doesn't do it. I think you're gonna walk up for this creep now. Every creep is a game. Here you can just. Oh, sorry. 1 second. But my eyes are resting on Garen, and then when he moves or the minion gets low, I move to the minion. So now it's
Okay.
now it's like I'm moving my mouse to like show you where my eyes would be. It's like it's here, and then right when the minion's aggro, it goes down to here, and now I can see this pocket. I think you scared him here, because he sort of knew.
Yeah, I shouldn't have walked in and then I shouldn't have walked back. So I made mistake twice.
The movement is up. Go up so you sandwich him. Because Kindred will be here, and you'll be here, and you'll have nowhere to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just move up. Move up like into this brush, or move up into like this one, and just sandwich him before he has a chance to get out. Yeah, this is fine, and the recall's good. Okay, here is where you can destroy him, but you don't get it off. Just, you click like really weird here. Just run into the wave. Run into the wave and Q the back minion and then pull it away. This is bad lane placement because it'll come too close to the minions and it'll hit the tower. If this wave ever hits this tower, it'll push back. It'll push back into his tower. So you want to keep it around. This is the sweet spot, which is why I'm telling you to run into the wave, because this is the
So I just should have run directly inside the wave.
Q the
Okay.
wave and then run past the wave so that it pulls upwards. And if you
Oh,
watch
okay.
streams, if you watch streams, you'll see people do this. You'll see like TF Blade do this. You'll see pro top laners or mid laners do this to minion waves to create to manipulate the phrase, like make it themselves. So now when this cannon minion walks up, like it's going to, here, the cannon minion will probably walk into tower. Yeah, that's why you have to Q it here to pull it in, but Akali doesn't even do it. So now this is a slow push. Now it's going to slowly push towards towards the red tower. So this sucks, because now Garen's going to get the minions. Now, what's going to happen is there's going to be a big blue minion wave that crashes on the red tower, instead of endless red waves that crash onto your tower, with him getting no minions. And then when this happens, when there's a lane state like this, and Garen walks up, this is an this is a trade. You see what he's doing here? He's going for a minion. This is him standing out of place. So just, you have 4 stacked, you have Conqueror up, just hit him. Pop your Corrupting Potion, get the E off, get the trade. Like, he has to play so scared of you. Because he doesn't know where Kindred is. Kindred could be doing anything right now. Kindred could be doing like Gromp, Wolves, or Golems, and then be back top really fast. Because we knew Master Yi back. Or maybe Golems aren't up, but Kindred can be top again soon, and he doesn't know when Kindred will be top. But now, like, if we fast forward like 30 seconds, the wave is just going to be super close to his tower. It's going to look pretty good for him after this wave. Yeah, he's so safe now. It's really hard to hit him now. This is because you let the wave crash. This is the result a minute later of the wave crashing, is now he gets all of this. When this all could have been denied. That's like the difference there. Is like, that's almost...
Yeah, that's a lot of minions he got.
Like
yeah, that's a lot. That's nearly a kill.
Yeah, it can all be denied. Here is the... Just Q here, Q here. Q here, Q here. Q here, Q here. You can maybe try to E him, but you can't really trade because of your health. Your health is like 100 lower and you don't have the mana. But just Q here, and then maybe he'll like Q at you, and then you can kite him. But just wait and see what he does there. You'll have more options if you wait for him. Yeah. We saw Fizz before, right? How did this happen? Oh, this was the other Q. Okay, this is Q here, and then auto Q here. Q this.
Okay.
Q this. Or sorry. Q this minion. Auto Q. Run down. Right now. Right when this bolt hits. Go. Q, auto Q. Yeah, because if it's too slow, it'll look like this. And then this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Aurelia has a lot of these complicated lines that might look like daunting at first. I'll upload this video, and if you watch it and you have trouble like with the concepts for now, play Darius. It's so easy to apply it. Play Darius and try to just apply the concepts. You won't have to worry about like the mechanics of Aurelia, what the sequence is for how you should Q, where you should angle your E. With Darius, they're hitting a minion and I don't want them to. I'm going to try to all-in them. And lines like that can be much simpler and they can be applied to Aurelia later. But
yeah, so I can learn the lane playing easier champion and then just apply this to Aurelia.
Okay. Trying to know the specifics of Aurelia and learn the concepts of the lane is hard. So while you're trying to learn the concepts, playing Darius is really useful. Because he'll...
So it's like playing Annie.
Yeah. When you play Annie, it's obvious when you make a mistake. Or when you do something well. Here, this is sort of hard to execute, right? If you're playing Annie with the sequence here. Oh, hit all...
Yeah.
If you're playing Annie...
I would kill him before he could alpha strike me, yeah. I was Annie,
Here you have to play a minigame with him. That's pretty hard. You have to...
Yeah.
You have to predict him. He has to react to you. If you're playing Annie, you hit all your keys. So Darius is really useful for doing stuff like this. But that was most of the laning stuff I want to go over with you. How long did we go? We probably went almost an hour. Oh yeah, almost an hour.